September 27, 1986, dawned bright and clear in Cleveland, Ohio, a perfect day for a celebration. The city was set to make history. No one knew that joy would soon turn to tragedy. The event was Balloon Fest 86, a charity event intended to be a lighthearted spectacle. The goal to break the world record for the most balloons launched simultaneously. What could possibly go wrong? As it turned out, plenty. And in the 1980s was a city looking for a win. The Cuyahoga River fire of 1969 had left a scar on its reputation. The collapse of its manufacturing industry had left economic hardship in its wake. The city was ready for a morale boost. Balloon Fest, spearheaded by the United Way of Cleveland, seemed like the perfect answer. A harmless, whimsical event to capture the world's attention and raise money for a good cause. The plan was simple. Release almost 2 million balloons into the sky, creating a breathtaking spectacle. Cleveland's identity was deeply intertwined with rubber. The city was home to Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, a giant in the industry. So it seemed fitting that the city would use balloons, those rubbery symbols of joy, to attempt to break a world record. The balloons, biodegradable and filled with helium, were thought to pose no environmental threat. They were designed to deflate and fall back to Earth harmlessly. The organizers believed they had taken all necessary precautions. They were wrong. On that fateful Saturday, a massive crowd gathered in downtown Cleveland, excitement hanging thick in the air. The balloons, contained within a giant net structure, resembled a colorful, buoyant mountain. Anticipation crackled through the crowd. At precisely 1:50 p.m., the net was released. Millions of balloons, a kaleidoscope of colors, surged into the clear blue sky. The crowd roared its approval. For a brief shining moment, it was pure magic. Section 5. Chaos in the skies and on the lake. The magic was short-lived. The wind, which had been calm earlier, picked up. Instead of drifting harmlessly away, the balloons were pushed back towards the city and out over Lake Erie. The sky, once a clear blue, was now a chaotic mass of color. The balloons wreaked havoc. They interfered with the Coast Guard's search for 2 boaters who had gone missing earlier that day. The Coast Guard's helicopter was forced to ground, its visibility hampered by the dense mass of balloons. The search for the missing boaters had to be called off. Section 6. The aftermath, searching for answers and for justice. The bodies of the 2 missing boaters, Raymond Broderick and Bernard Zakowski, were found washed ashore on Lake Erie in the days following the balloon release. Their families filed a lawsuit against the United Way of Cleveland, blaming the organization's negligence for the deaths of their loved ones. The lawsuit was settled out of court, but the question of responsibility lingered. Could the organizers have foreseen the potential dangers? Should they have done more to account for the unpredictable weather? The disaster sparked a debate about public safety and accountability. Section 7. The Balloon Fest's legacy, environmentalism, and public safety. The 1986 Balloon Fest stands as a cautionary tale. It serves as a stark reminder that even events intended to be harmless can have unforeseen and tragic consequences. The disaster prompted a wave of new regulations regarding mass balloon releases, with many cities and states banning them outright. The environmental impact of the event, while initially downplayed, also came under scrutiny. The sheer number of balloons overwhelmed landfills. Concerns arose about the potential harm to wildlife. The Balloon Fest forced a reckoning with the environmental costs of large-scale events. Section 8. Remembering the day the sky rained balloons. Even today, 30 years later, the memory of the 1986 Balloon Fest continues to resonate in Cleveland. The images of millions of balloons filling the sky, once a source of wonder, are now tinged with a sense of unease. The event serves as a reminder of the power of nature and the need for careful planning. The legacy of the Balloon Fest is complex. It is a story of good intentions gone awry, a reminder that even the most carefully laid plans can be upended by unforeseen circumstances. It is a story that continues to spark conversations about responsibility, safety, and the delicate balance between human actions and their consequences. The 1986 Balloon Fest serves as a powerful reminder that even seemingly innocuous actions can have far-reaching and unforeseen consequences. It underscores the importance of careful planning, risk assessment, and a healthy respect for the unpredictable nature of the world around us. It is a story that continues to resonate today, urging us to consider the potential impact of our actions, no matter how small they may seem.